and I can't let no hoe lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies, this hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop just stretch the nigga. He a demon, this that exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening. Is it fact if revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jack the Ripper. So war, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he said something, I ain't hear him. This shit light work. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain frame. Shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand and feed you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitchin' about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow side, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Backstage.
Yeah, nigga.
Fake ass nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, bitch, you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about? Hey,
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer, what you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, too solid, Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way, what you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the shorter and I show her. She could never get a priest hoeing. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bitch muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer, what you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK too solid, Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way, what you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223, Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Commander General get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kill you. I was talking his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback, nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood or hood more than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hold on, let me make sure I got my shit right.
Oh man, it's not TV, man. We're doing the big out here once again, man. ISUPK and the Commander General Yahanna, man.
You heard about the mission to Acuna. This is the mission to Kensington.
The mission to K&A. we out here in Kensington, Allegheny. You know, it's a notorious spot in the city of Philadelphia. A lot of drug addiction, a lot of homelessness, a lot of poverty in the city of Philadelphia. It's famous, you know, across the world at this point. Man, y'all caught me eating some of this amazing food that these sisters done put together, man. Under Commanding General Yahanna, we got some amazing spirits in this school, man. Raised up right, you know what I mean, to come out here to the hood, the gutter, and man, and we gonna do this work wherever we go. You know what I mean? While to Commanding General Yahanna putting that work in and raising up brothers and sisters like this, man. You know what I mean? We coming to every major city, man. Every city where One West at, we're gonna try to do these hot food drives. You know what I mean? Like here to support the people that's in need. That's what the school, that's what we all about. When it come down to it, we are here to help the people that are impoverished, destroyed, people at the bottom. Everything we do, that's what we do it for. Everything we say, even though it may seem hateful, even though it may seem crazy and outlandish, everything we do is for the people at the bottom. That's what we
don't know how they made my day, man. It's the food, the blessing, man. They put their foot onto that meal, man.
That's what's up, man. We appreciate you, man.
Hey, this is one of the best meals I ever had down here, man. By far. Hey, man, that's the love, man. I just show that they're trying to get back to the people, man. Let people know people care, man. That's what's up, man. Y'all continue up the hard work, man. For real. It's noticed, man.
We appreciate that, bro. We appreciate that,
man. No, man. People appreciate y'all, man.
Right.
For real. Giving a lot of people hope, and whereas so a lot of people don't have hope, man. That's what it's about, man.
So, you know, it's a beautiful day today. The sisters came out from New Jersey, Delaware, Philadelphia, came out to support the event.
That's that good old curry soup I made. You gotta taste it.
It's the sisters' choice to do this, man. They hearts. Their hearts is huge. And people think our sisters is locked up or something. Like we got them locked in cages. No. Our sisters out here, they giving back just like us. They willing to work for the Most High just like us.
Hey, and guess what?
We're still protecting them. Come on now. Yes, sir. Tighten up. That's what we do, man. ISUPK. I'm the Commander General.
God, sir.
We feed the community, man. Get in line, get with us. This is what we do. All the brothers is here. The sisters is doing an amazing job. We out in Kensington and Allegheny. If you know anything about that, you know we out here. We don't care. We feed Israel.
Lit is not the word for it. We are so happy and thankful and grateful for y'all guys allowing us to do this for ISUPK and for our family and friends out here. We up in K&A. They got Gia up in K&A.
In the belly of the beast, man. We up here in Kensington doing what we was raised to do, doing what we bred to do, and that's to show brotherhood. You see what I'm saying? And the sisters, it's not about us. It's about the sisters, man. The sisters is doing a great job out here. You know, and this is how the Lord get His glory, right here.
They put their foot into it. Ain't nothing but love.
Yeah.
Food. Can't even explain it.
Most High Christ.
I'm trying to do it for you more often, okay? All for you, Hebrew.
Hey, thank you. Hey, anytime, hey, I already know. This right here, wow.
Shout out to Knock, man, making history.
You know what I mean? He only got like 2 to 3 subscribers, but man, make sure you subscribe to Knock TV, man. Hit that notification bell, like, share, and subscribe to this content, man. We got Nabar real with Nabar, man. Say something to the camera, bro.
No, he gonna send it to me. I want that. I need that.
I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. Right back at you again. Officer Shapat Dayakin. Dropping something heavy for these cowards out here. Yeah. Coming straight from 125th, 1 West, Harlem, New York. Home of the truth, nigga. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one. It was written. The men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. All day as we discuss how they don't like us. Gatherings on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us, watch where you stepping. Cause a scene, you gon' see how brotherhood is a weapon. Tough skin protect our wrists, teach girls and kids to boldness. Call them prophetess, a priest damn near nothing without it. More than rubies, cute and understanding when describing. Virtue loving, no lip from the daughters of Zion. Gold teeth, earrings, chains, and the rings. Precious metals, fabrics, emphatic stones, and everything. Trying to catch the slang, rewind what we rap and slang. Lost in parables, your scripture breakdowns terrible. Yasha Allah, Prince of the power, we are the Jews. God on earth, you can see it by watching all our moves. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one. It was written. The men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one. It was written. The men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha.
We out here in Baltimore, you know what I mean? We was having an amazing food and clothing drive out here, feeding the people, clothing the people, you understand? Getting love for the brothers and sisters out here.
But that was my
Got my nigga Rewan with me.
But that was my niggas to the be an honor.
You know what I'm saying?
Under commanding General Yahanna. That for my niggas to the be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then I can
you the shit, this truth, this shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you
A Palestinian committed a terrorist attack in America last night and is getting no news coverage.
I haven't been in yet. I just got here.
Of course I did it on purpose. You think I'm crazy? No, I am not. Because seriously, this is at least what I can do. Because I'm gonna kill myself if I don't do something with watching children genocide every freaking night. And we'll get up in morning, evening, just seeing people dying. Yes, of course. Because if I don't do anything, I'm gonna really have a heart attack sitting in my freaking chair. I can't. This is at least, I'm not hurting anyone. I'm just freaking getting my anger out. I can't. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Maybe, yeah. Maybe you should do something. Freaking country support freaking Israel, the #1 country supporting the genocide. Maybe you have to do something about it. Stand up for the right side and really look at the freaking right freaking news. Maybe you should do this.
Yes, sir. Can I get your information real quick?
Guys, I'm sorry.
I wish I could do
more for my country.
These are brothers in the building, brothers in the school.
Step over here because she's talking too loud.
We are not associated with the white Jews or the Caucasian Jews or none of that over there. I'd like to see her face if I could.
Well, she's not letting me freaking fix my hijab, my cover.
Seriously, you're looking for a Christ man, the one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord, to do His will. I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put your faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Win the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on Congo.
Amazing Yahanna don't like no soldiers. With the Spirit of the Lord, we don't like no soldiers. You understand me?
Like a saint, black, Hispanic, native, they hate y'all as the same. Hate Christ in their image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate African soft niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell, toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville when I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock. On my life, I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under Yahanna, ain't me murdered by them and got a hug from Yahanna. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves.
Aquí somos la Escuela Israelita del Conocimiento Práctico Universal. Hoy estamos aquí.
Lord Commandant General Yahanna na ESUPK.
This is what Commander General Yahanna did. This is what he did.
First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. I had to dig.
That's right.
You boy. You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my nigga. Yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yahanna. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth, this shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves, while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling plain. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Damn, Salaki, testing 1 2 1 2. Y'all could hear me?
Yeah. Sir.
Hey, Gabson Shabaka.
Cancer.
What's going on now, Kim?
Yeah, what's your work?
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
Good. I did come in.
So like $1,000,000.
Say that one more time.
Okay, yeah, I hear you better now. Could be me.
Hold on, let me check my stuff. It might be.
I said I was feeling like $1,000,000.
I was looking, feeling like $1,000,000. Okay. How was the audio now?
No, it's good, sir. That was me. Mr. Watt.
Okay. I'm sorry, Christ. So what we going? What we doing? Iran? I did. I came. I saw Iran.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody building bricks. Somebody building bricks.
Somebody doing something.
Yeah. I convinced, man. Them heathens talking, man. I convinced.
Talking about what?
Them jokers and them talking behind closed doors.
What do you mean?
Them collabing, huh? Because all that gun talk, Israel bus, and it's almost like, you know what I mean? It's like nothing happened.
I mean, but it's the same. It's the same thing like when Iran hit them, though.
They still say they hit something, but you know what I mean. Then
you sound like me now. You sound like
Nah. Them men will sit at all refinery or something, man. Them man, come on, man. Them men play that wrong, man. You know what I mean?
Listen, they're trying to lengthen the show out. They're trying to lengthen the show. It's like the NBA series right now. You know, it could be Lakers in 4, but you know we need Game 7 now.
Yeah, well,
Game
yeah.
7. We need this thing to go to Game 7, and they're trying to entertain the masses. They're trying to flex. Yeah, man. So I don't know, but
these heathens sure know how to do politics. Politics is not for black people. We cannot do politics, man. But them heathens, oh, they're politicking. It's on point. We can't do that politics like that, man.
they know how to lie. They know how to lie and keep a straight face and sell you, a bag full of bricks and tell you it's flour. You know what I mean? They know how to do that thing and go to sleep fine at night.
Yeah.
They understand that whole scenario. So I mean, I just sitting back and watching. I'm like, okay, all right, what's next? Who's next? Which is the next highway? Which is the next pipeline going? You know, but what they're gonna say now? You know what I mean? And Israel damn near had to answer is what, 2 weeks till the election?
Yeah.
Yeah, Israel had to say something now to let everybody know what it is. You know what I mean? Israel hearing all that talk about, y'all can't do nothing without America. That nigga say, all right, say less. Yeah, I mean.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. They going out like Lil Durk. They said, when you gonna slide? When you gonna do something? He said, all right, I gotta do something.
Listen, and even that, bro, damn, that should be the stories for sure tonight. Like even that one, I don't know how to please Israel again. I seen the same similar type of public reaction with Drake and Kendrick. Everybody loved Drake the week before. Drake number 1, you know, he doing dance and shit. Everybody loved him. As soon as Kendrick come, oh, Drake can't come to the cookout no more. Drake can't sing nigga no more. Same thing. This dude here, allegedly, after King Von died, they're saying he ain't did nothing. When he gonna slide. Apparently, he did do the thing now. Now they're saying, look at you stupid. You too rich for this shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, what? Damn if you do, damn if you goddamn don't.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. That is, like, we have a, man, listen, we so sick. Imagine this. We in America, we have become so sick, mentally unwell. We seek to go viral. When viral, the root word virus is a sickness. That's where we are mentally. Because imagine now, you saying slide, he's saying I ain't gonna do nothing. Or not I ain't gonna do nothing, but he ain't talking about it. And then now he do it, everybody's saying, damn, that's you got so much money and this is what he doing, and he's still involved with this, but you wanted him to be involved.
Yeah.
It's if I could, it's crazy because now he's facing life, straight life or death penalty. They talking that's part of it. They say they don't press for that usually, but you facing life. You got evidence, just co-conspirators, all of that. So a minute ago, you with your kids and you try so-called trying to make a difference. You making songs about changing, getting keys to the city. Now you facing life and you behind bars. Like it's like a horrible way to go. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how to, to let black people know, that if you're a criminal, he's only a criminal. He knows it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It ain't no, you watching all the technology. You looking on you looking at the news. They find Osama bin Laden in a hole. Not Osama. What's his name? Saddam Hussein. In a hole. They found they found bin Laden in a house. Negro don't know what the hell you're doing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You think you could talk in code on the phone. They already have your code, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, figure out. You know what I mean? They already have that figure out. They know what you're doing. You know what I mean? So you in their will. So of course they know what's going on in their will. You know what I mean?
Yep. And they're about to take all his money too. They're gonna upcharge him, make him fight it in court, and all that money going to pay. You know, that's now they probably done divvy up the budget already between the
Yeah.
prosecutor and his defending lawyer, the judge, everything. They probably done assess. Okay, he's worth X amount of million, so it's gonna cost him this amount of million. You know, we're gonna work that into our budget come 2025. Yeah.
The label probably happy too because I heard he's about to drop an album in a minute, like it's already done. So I'm sure they mouth is watering like crocodiles. You know what I mean? With their mouth, did a crocodile's mouth just be open a little bit, just a little bit? That's how the record label's sitting. Like, man, we about to eat.
Hey, listen, man, it's rough. It's rough with them. It's rough. It's definitely rough with them. Lord be with them. That's all I could say because, word to the wise, certain things done came down and passed down already. You know what I mean? I remember definitely after Wallow and Gilly had that Wallow and Gilly have that show they do. And there was a show he had Dirk on. And that's the show Wallow kind of, he broke down and cried and he talked about.
Oh yeah, no, I think that was what's his name? He in jail too.
Who?
Young Thug.
No. That wasn't with Thug. That was with Dirk. There's another one with Thug.
Dirk.
Yeah, but the one where Wallow he cried and he talk about certain things that happened and how he's telling them to leave the streets. And even Commander Yahanna came on the back end of that and did a show the Monday after, and he talked about like that was the right spirit, being a brother who done been through it, talking to the young brothers because they don't see what's really going to happen. Like they're building prison. They're like Nike makes shoes because people are born with feet. You know what I mean? That's what it is. People are if the day people get be born with like a fin, they ain't gonna make shoes no more. As long as people are born with 2 feet, Nike's gonna make shoes.
Yeah.
They're building prisons, Negro.
Yeah.
It's supposed to tell you something. It's supposed to let you know something. And this is wherever it reached now, it's rough. It's rough in the mix.
And if I could, another problem was because he was dealing with Islam. He running around with Islam wearing the Islamic dresses and this and that. And this is the problem with Islam. Islam is a criminal religion. It's a criminal-based belief system. It's basically a belief system that says you can break laws, you can unalive people, you can treat people without even the laws of the Quran if they don't believe, if they infidels. And then it just spirals out of control from there. So he ain't go to the priests and prophets of the Lord, and we would have told him, look, scripture say, avenge, bear no grudge against the children of thy people. You got to let the Lord handle that issue. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. We would have told him about don't try to go get avenge him. Don't do that. Because the laws say not to do that. The laws say not to go try to take judgment to your own hands.
Right.
But when you go dealing with Islam, they just telling you anything so you can just get money and continue to be a criminal. They didn't tell them don't be no criminal. They didn't tell them, look, take all your crew, take all your homies, take them out to criminal life. They ain't tell them none of that. They know they want them to stay criminal because they figure, well, the criminality gonna keep making you more money. When at the end of the day, it's just like how Satan do. Satan, like he said, he brought Christ and said, look, I'll give you all the riches of this world. But just when you make a deal with the devil, what happens? He says, yeah, I'll give you all this world. Then he gives it to you, and then he takes it away and throw you in a hole for the rest of your life and say, well, you had it. I gave it to you. Yeah. Now you got to pay. Now you got to pay the devil the price. of your 5 minutes of fame, 5 minutes of riches. Now your family got to pay, you got to pay, everybody you know got to pay. His whole crew going down damn near. Like all his homies is damn near going down, and in multiple charges. And so it's just it's the same with multiple different brothers coming together and feeling like they'll do the evil because it's going to get them ahead.
Yeah.
It's going to get them the money. It's going to get them the deal. It's going to get them this. It's going to get them that. You can't get riches from wickedness.
That's right.
It's going to seem like you're getting riches, but it's not true riches. The Lord told us where the true riches is at. He said, I know thy poverty and thy works, but thou art rich.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean? He's talking about being the seed of Jacob. We was just going into this at camp. How Esau sold his birthright. He lost everything and sold everything so he can get a morsel of meat. And now he still want to claim like he's the Jew. You sold your birthright. You can't try to come back and claim like you the Jews, you the children of God. That's where the true riches are. Following the Most High and being His children, being the chosen people.
Right.
Now that's true riches.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Without a doubt, like ain't nobody could take that from you.
That's right.
It's going to continue to pay. It's not going to end. It's not going to devalue. Like if the oil go up or down, or the Nasdaq and the Dow Jones go up and down, like the brotherhood is not affected. You get the point. The wealth that comes with building a nation is not affected. You're so right, Kapash. You're so right about that thing right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you don't get that selfish. You don't feed that selfish demon.
That's
with
right.
building a nation.
Yeah.
But with Esau, with all his industries, whether it's music, whether it's movies, even sports, there's a certain amount of selfishness that goes on, and it's a not violence is the word. It's a very really really nasty, vindictive amount of selfishness that goes on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That you damn near you can't have that if you're gonna build a nation. You ain't gonna be able to build a nation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
So you go right with that.
Okay. And just to add to what what you brothers and all saying to especially Kapash, where you talk about Islam, and brother, I can't really how to explain it. People they're gonna have to come to class to understand this. You understand me? And the reason why I'm saying this is because Genesis, right? People take Genesis, at the surface value. And the reason why I say that is because like Islam and Christianity, those are what you remember with Adam and Eve when they took the fig leaf, you understand? Like they put on, these philosophy, Islam and Christianity, all with it, they were trying to be not like who? Not like black people in the hood. You understand? You running, you go into Christianity. Why? Because you put on a suit and tie, which makes you feel like what? Your oppressor.
Right.
You go up on that you go be a Muslim. You trying to be like them sheiks, them Arabs and them. You understand? Nobody want to be black. You understand? But yet and still, look at you now.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You try to hide from the Lord in Christianity, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is because who was in Christianity? Who was a Christian and locked up, fitting the throw the keys on the, throw the keys, away. What's his name? P. Diddy. And now you have Lil Durk in Islam. Two set a religion. You understand? What is it doing for you? Nothing. Right. Nothing whatsoever. We gotta come out of these religions, man. These religions, you just go in and hide from the Lord. Why not just face the Lord straight up and see what He wants you to do and what He don't want you to do? You understand? You go how to come in the UPK and learn that. If Lil Durk and P. Diddy wasn't here, they would have never go to jail. You understand? They'd have never have to see the face of that prison.
That's
you
right.
Understand? Hey,
that's right. Yep.
If I could too.
Come on, Cap.
Yeah, it's we're also talking about this at camp today. And it's heavy that you brought out the whole selfishness demon, because you got to think about how many people have come to depend on him and all the changes that at least he tried to make in the community with his family or whoever he was giving jobs to, whether they were managing some side businesses he has or involved in his music. Like
Right.
people come depend on that on that fortune he had, and now
Right.
it's like, damn, they didn't lost out too, all because of this selfish demon that you spoke about earlier. So
Yeah, yeah, it's a serious thing. It's definitely a serious thing, and it's damn near like as you blow up in this place or you grow in this empire, you don't see it.
Yeah.
You don't see the selfishness because everybody's selfish, so it's
That's
normal.
it.
Like
Mm-hmm.
it's normal. But when the shit hit the fan, you realize how much more you could have done.
Mm-hmm.
You realize how much more you could have done. Like one of them boxers, it was Ali or Mike Tyson. One of them had said something where it's like he was talking about Mayweather, and they were saying how yeah, he had riches, but he ain't wealthy. He ain't really have nothing because he can't walk around in his own neighborhood without his bodyguards. He said I could go anywhere and do anything. I think even Ali made it a point to always stay around his people and the neighborhood and where he come from, and he's reachable. You know what I mean? In DC had a old school mayor called Marion Barry. This is one of the
Yeah.
stories that's in here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Marion Barry was like a man of the people, open door type concept, always coming after hours, anything, whether it's something with kids' school, playground,
Programs.
somebody need home and help. And then he did the programs with the DC
Mm-hmm.
government. But
Yeah.
he did a whole lot of other work in the community. Like
Mm-hmm.
people will always tell the stories about you could go to him for anything. There's school books, school, clothes for school, whatever, food for houses. He'll just make a couple phone calls in a few days, trucks coming or this, that, the other, they come to the office. So stuff like that, like that's true wealth. Because when the money stops flowing, that's not bothering him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's really what real wealth and power is. And of course, how much more it would be if you stand with the Lord and obey the Lord and let the Lord actually, get the glory for everything you do. You're gonna experience real power, real wealth. You're gonna see the strategy on how to really keep your nation up
Mm-hmm.
and not how to compromise yourself or your people. You know what I mean?
That's
Because
it.
they're saying they have him plotting so many damn murders.
Good night.
Damn. They said they
Wow.
got him plotting. I don't know if
Stop.
if
They,
y'all want
they
to
talk
go
about
into it.
it's like 6 of them or something like that.
What?
And
I thought it was
yeah,
one.
Nah, brother. They said they said the nigga was wearing the wire top for years and all, like you're going to work and all.
Who's that? One of you boys.
Yeah, they say that nigga was wearing that wire top like deodorant.
Good
Like he wake up
night.
in the morning, put on that wife beater vest and put on the shirt underneath, wire top, wire top, wire top, put up under the hat, wire top, zip up. What's up? What up though? That's what they say. Now I don't know how true it is. All this could be alleged, like what Captain Kapaz bringing out, because it's a record deal that not record deal. He about to drop a record, but I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? If you all want, we could read a little bit of it. We had to go too deep on it. We could touch a few, then touch Israel. What's the number? Is little
Number
dude?
12.
12.
Yeah.
Go ahead, It's so
Yeah, Salaki. Yeah, Shalom El Shabbat.
You have some shop.
Yeah,
What's
look
going
at
on?
what's your stuff?
Yeah. Kan. Rapper Lil Duke charged with murder for hire in relation for the killing of musician King Von.
Listen, you're not so about Benjamin Isaac.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
happy
yeah.
about Benjamin. Benjamin chopped everything up back.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, them Jamaican, the word is certificate, they say certificate or some kind of
Yeah.
thing like certificate, something like that.
Yeah.
Benjamin twists everything all the way around. Lil Duke, all right, so I'm Duke. So I said Duke.
Can.
I don't swear that.
Right. Grammy winning rapper Lil Durk had been charged in a murder for hire plot targeting rapper Quando Rondo over his alleged involvement in the killing of up-and-coming musician King Von in 2020 in Atlanta. The All My Life hitmaker, whose real name is Duke Derek Banks, is currently being held at Boardwalk County Jail in Florida without bond. Federal charges were filed against Kevin London Grant, right? DeAndre Dontella Wilson, Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsley, and Asa Houston, according to the indictment in U.S. District Court in Los Angeles. It's a lot. Prosecutors allege all 5 men named in the indictment have ties to the rap group Only the Family, OFT, formed by Lil Duke in 2010.
They say so since 2010, this man wearing a wire. He done had 3 presidents. Or 3 presidential terms. Let me put it like that. That's insane, Ark. That's absolutely insane. Listen, this is what I want to know. Where's the snitch for Epstein and Weinstein and the one what's the ship? The is a big money company that had how much $1 million of cocaine on some boat they had. And it was found on the dock. You all remember that story?
I remember that.
I can't remember the name of the damn the company. Hold on, huh? It's one of them not like it's like big like how for there's Fannie Mae. There's another big.
I think it was like Chase or something, but I can't remember.
Yeah, like where's the snitch for all of that? You know what I mean? Any more? So what?
While the Chicago native 32
JP Morgan, Slovakia, JP Morgan.
Yeah, JP Morgan Chase.
Cargo ship owned by JP Morgan Chase seized by US with about $1.3 billion worth street value of cocaine. Where the goddamn snitch for that?
And too, Cap, just recently, the charge, I think it was one of them banks recently for $3 billion because there was laundering money for the cartels. I forget what bank that was, but they get hit with, I think, with like $3 billion.
That's insane. That is insane. You know what I mean? And by no means am I dismissing what Durkio did, but or alleged to do. But with goddamn, is a lot of these oppressors, where's the wiretap and the snitch for Hunter Biden?
Yeah, boy. We hear nothing about that man for real.
And where's all of that? Where's all of that resources?
Yeah. So like is TD Bank. They say TD Bank will pay $3 billion to settle charges that is filed to properly monitor money laundering by drug cartels. Regulators announced Thursday the fine includes $1.3 billion penalty that will be paid to the U.S. Treasury Department. Financial Crime Enforcement Network.
Well, Dirk gotta go to jail though.
Captain Shock, that's so heavy too, because
Come on.
The Esau, he get upset when we go out on the streets and say, yeah, you need to be charged for your crimes. And they say, well, black people, you commit more crimes per capita than all these, made up statistics that they have. We go to prison for our crimes. We, you know what I mean? We pay the price.
That's right.
We pay for our crimes. America gonna make damn sure that we pay for the crimes that we commit. They, on the other hand, just like you bringing out, is $1 billion worth of drugs. Okay, nobody did it. You okay? It just got there by itself. Nobody
by itself.
Yeah.
And listen, the boat is parked up on the port. I think it was in Baltimore. That same harbor in Baltimore. The boat parked up there, one of them big container ships. It's cocaine with a street value of $1.3 billion.
Right.
Nobody charged the pilot. Nobody. The nigga who threw in the rope had to go to jail. The man who tying that big old rope.
Yeah.
Had to go to jail.
Yeah. Somebody got to check the manifest. Like, is people everywhere? You know what I'm saying? So,
it's like that like them what's the Caucasian actor who died from a fentanyl overdose and they went to get the dealer. They ain't going to get the
Matthew Perry.
Yeah, they ain't go get a kingpin that's selling fentanyl to millions of people. They just want that one drug dealer.
Yep.
Crazy.
And there's one recently. He was part of some boy band. He went down Brazil, get high, trash the room, and commit suicide.
Yeah.
The Brazilian authorities is looking for the drug dealer who's selling the drugs. Nigga, stop doing drugs. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, I mean, but it's different rules for us versus them. Nawani Alice said, nigga been snitching since I was 2 years old. Nawani Alice said the snitch had a baby named Snitch. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say quick. Like black people don't know. You know what I mean? You in that life, according to Esau, you have a price. You know what I mean? They just need to, you know what I mean, bring the proper price to the proper, you know what I mean, thing away, and you squealing. You know what I mean?
And listen now, not only that, like who's to say they ain't monitoring all the recording sessions? It's a recording studio. There's mics everywhere. Who's to say they just don't have a crew of interns, FBI interns, and they ain't graduate yet, they ain't field agents yet, they're just they're learning. And they're listening to everything in your studio. Even when y'all not actually rapping and laying on a track, you're just talking shit and whatever else, and they're able to pick up dissension, because that's where it starts. They pick up, okay, there's a rift going on between Joe over there and Mike over here, and Pete, he knows about it, but he ain't saying nothing, and Jack fueling the whole thing. And now they know, then see, well, Jack into something, and they go and they, squeeze you real good, get you a deal, and you just take it.
Yeah.
That's exactly how they said it went down on the WAC 100 and academic show. They said a dude, I forgot his name, something Burner B or something, Benny B or something like that, but he had caught a charge. They came to his house and they found he had an AK. Illegal K. All right. But then he never had to go to court for that. He never got the charges never went anywhere. But he was the same one who, because the Quando Rondo and the dude that was with him, they got shot at. But people in the world were thinking it was an Armenian drug deal. I don't know how it got to that, but that's what people were thinking. It was just a drug deal gone bad. And his homie got shot. Quando Rondo hid behind the car, so he got cover. His homie got killed, unalived. So everybody was saying, oh, it's a bad drug deal. Nobody was thinking it was the OTF or Dirk and his crew or anything. But the guy who had got the K charge, he went on the Adam 22 podcast, the No Jumper, the one that Captain Zaryak was on, and he said, can't nobody say OTF can't slide. So he said that when nobody was thinking about that. So they, so that put it in the air like, oh, OTF might have been behind that. But he was the same one who had caught the charge with the K. And so, but his charges never went nowhere. And so they basically putting two and two together because he's the only one who spoke on it and kind of opened it up, to the people. That could have been what happened. Now, obviously, the feds, they can be taking their own leads and taking that as a lead and all of that because they're going to probably take everything. That's how they be following, and they probably, trying to build a case on everything. But so, they just need the lead, though. And that's what they're saying. He was the lead snitch, just one dude, because he had caught a charge. But the charge never got punished. Basically he got like, when you in jail, how'd you get out? Man, good behavior, what I'm saying? They let me out early, because, it was a problem with my paperwork. Sure. Right. So yeah, it was like a situation like that.
Yeah, it's wild, dog. It's wild. Any more on the story so up?
So like I say, basically you all touch a good bit on it because we're really going into you kind of clear it up. You kind of clear it up because again, just like Captain Attack brought out earlier on with we clothed in that mind, since from a Genesis, taking on the customs and taking on the philosophies of these other nations. You see the example of us now walking in their footsteps. Again, we war rivalry will always, come up against one another. And when you really read the article, and again, to whatever commanding general, Yahanna, we could be able now to really decipher truth and have, as you say, the highest level of discipline, whereby we could carry about ourselves and know that, hey, yeah, what's going on? This is more than just you. This is our nation, and these men and them demonstrate knowing that that the oppressor taught us to be selfish and not think about the end result or repercussion of your family. And when things like these happen, our family will always be put to the front line, and this is the end result. So that basically it's like it.
That's wild. I didn't even read the damn article. They should play off like a movie. They should play off like a book.
Yeah.
Man. They should play off like a book. So he been wearing the top for about damn near almost 10 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been looking at him for a long time. It's like that, very long.
And that's just to let you know too, the relative success he has, right? Because I'm not really familiar with his music like that, so I can't really say if he's a good rapper or not. But I know his name been ringing for a while and been top. Like he's big time.
Yeah.
So who knows if even him getting big time is them. You understand what I'm saying? Like he ain't, not like how did he get big because of them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So who knows? And like it's real. We in a bad place right now, in a real bad situation. The whole environment with this empire, because what we think is success and fame is not authentic success and fame. It's the oppressor putting you where he figure he could, where you could be most useful to him.
Right. Yeah.
Because this, this internet is now integrated with reality so much. And all he has to do is put you everywhere. You on billboards, you on commercials, you here, there, everywhere. But you ain't got a penny in your pocket.
Right.
You can't spend any money any old how. Somebody had to, sign off on what you gonna spend money for. So you could build schools in Africa, but you can't, go fix a hospital in your hometown.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's bad. It's bad right now. It's bad. Like they done, raised him or let him get big, and then now coming in for like the fatted calf. It's rough.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And if I could, there's been a lot of rappers like over the last let's say like 10, 20 years, it's been a lot of rappers being dying young. Like a lot. There's like especially underground lower rappers who ain't really got real big yet. A lot of them just get. I mean, it's like they did. There used to be they did a couple videos on it on YouTube going into all the rappers that dying young, and it's like, shoot, Chicago alone is in the hundreds. You know what I mean? So, but Christians like to say, they tell you, we ain't under oppression, ain't nothing bad going on. We got opportunities, we got this, we got that. But our sons is being unalived in the streets in large numbers, like we, in a war zone. So it's not sweet, man. It's time to wake up. We got a problem, and we should be in emergency mode, but we in enjoyment mode. We still in the bed, laid up when the roof's on fire.
Yeah, it's like we see it there. I'm just looking for there's a story. I don't know so if you're able to open it, let me know. If not, I'll just open it myself. But I know now, in fact, you're gonna remember this one. I think you might need the app for that one. If not, I could just open it. Cause I don't think it go to the website.
Yeah,
I think
it's an opening, so it's like
it didn't. No, so I think that they usually do it in an app or something. Cap, I don't know if you remember a few years ago in DC they had some rapper, and they had busted him for conspiracy with a whole ton of shit. They had guns, all kind of shit. Come to find the whole recording studio was owned by the FBI.
Oh yeah. I think I remember that. Yeah.
The whole one was owned by the FBI. I know this original Q had put in the chat there, October 23rd. DC rapper sentenced to more than 13 years for his role in international drug conspiracy. Colombian Thomas, aka Cruddy Murder, was sentenced on Tuesday to more than 13 years in federal prison for his part in a major conspiracy to distribute more than 4,000 grams of fentanyl-laced pills between California and DC. Thomas pleaded guilty to distributing 400 or more grams of fentanyl in May, following his June 2023 arrest. Like, brother. And then part of the article, more than 2,000 DC residents have died since 2018 as a result of opioid overdoses. Opioids. So, that's, of course, the oppressor and his children. So they got to make somebody pay. But if it is that you're going to, I don't think that the one with the FBI is not him. But just imagine the whole studio is them. Brother, the game, the game is over at this point.
Yeah, the Bible says he's a cunning hunter.
Oh man,
you know what I mean?
Man, he like that. That gives him motivation. That's crazy right there. That is crazy right there. There's no, the game is over, man. Like it doesn't pay, and they're setting you up. Just leave that shit alone.
Yeah.
Leave that shit alone. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be that. They had to leave that alone. But as long as the oppressor keep hanging, the glitz and the glamour over us, we bad. We down bad. The young brothers is going down this road, and the young sisters is going down the road to be with Diddy because of the glitz and the glamour. But the root of it is the poverty that we come from, and then they breed into us a certain amount of selfishness. You can have poverty, but if you're not selfish, the shit, you could work together and get some shit done.
Right.
But when you don't have that, man, you're going to take $1 million to just get rid of 10 people. You're going to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, go ahead.
And like how you mentioned that there now, it is like, just like, we always say, the population at Trinidad, let me say, is 1.5 now. And, they have more than enough now to give everybody, every individual, $1 million, let's say so. But now, with that selfishness that, that we have now, A lot of it, and it's true because now we will survive. Because now everybody now go be a plot now to take out our next man what we have. Because now what we learn from the oppressor is that it is total selfishness. And they them, as I say, being that cunning hunter, they just sit on the side and just wait. And as I pray fall, they just pick it up and they just say, oh, go ahead. Just like they push drugs and guns in the community. So
Yeah.
that,
No, you're right. You're right. And they rich enough to have the patience.
Mhm.
They could wait that thing out. They could wait that thing out, devote resources. And that's what I mean when I say rich enough. They could devote resources for what, 10 years? Like you would think Dirk is, selling nuclear, the what is the yellow powder,
Uranium.
the uranium. He's selling uranium to Iran.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you wiretap him for 10 years. What are we talking about? Man, listen, if this ain't a wake up call for Israel, I don't know what else will be.
Yeah.
I don't know what else would be at all. So
Yeah.
yeah, we
Captain
all want to
Rashad,
go. Yeah, go ahead. Come on.
I just wanted to close out like one last statement. You so on point with the comment that you made earlier about the resources. Is like you tap in a studio like they're just the crime syndicates, the biggest problems that America have. Like that's insane.
Right.
To me. Just to even,
Right.
I can't even fathom it. Like all the stuff that's going on Wall Street, that's going on in these government associations. Like, come on. Like this studio has to have your focus. That's how you know, man. There is no safe space for you, like Captain Shock said. The best thing for brothers to do, if you want to be a rapper, come in here. We have amazing rappers.
Right.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Listen, we got the Black Party concert. You can come in here, man. Spit your bars, man. See if it's hot or not. See if Israel feeling it or not. But goddamn, you there for 10 years and everything. I don't know, man. It's definitely ain't worth it.
Brother, say too. We make mention of Commander General speaking about a scapegoat. It's almost like like you giving them the reason. To jam me up like that. Like we gonna have to fight that temptation, man. You making money instead of you try to give back to the community. You trying to take a brother life, babe. And now these the same brothers, you gonna tell them, you can't forget about slavery. They're gonna tell you slavery more likely any flicking pass.
Yeah.
Now you done, you know what I mean? You go tell them you gotta hate the oppressor for him putting your people in slavery. He go tell you more likely, that's in the past, brother. But you know what I mean, when it comes to seeking justice on your brother, you're gonna know about that.
Yeah.
Son, but you ain't gonna know about getting justice for your nation.
Right.
That's the problem. And that's the trap he sort of put on us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get justice on your brother, but not him. Nah, don't worry about him. Whereas he making you the scapegoat. So now your focus ain't on like what's going on on the earth right now. Like they on Dirk, but people dropping bombs and killing women and children. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that is, you know what I mean, assassinating people for, you know what I mean, because you assume he's going to be a problem in the future. You understand what I'm saying? But Dirk and them, they're criminals. Stop giving them a reason for you to be the scapegoat, man. Stop doing that. Like, you know what I mean? If they have no news to bring on us, guess what? We're going to see who the devil really is.
Shit. Listen, they might invent this shit out. Because I really need, I'm going to follow this kid like, like it was, like it was a prophecy out. Because I need to see how many bodies this nigga responsible for and how much he was planning. I need to see the whole thing out. I need to see everything, what they have, what they don't have, because that amount of resources, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It's got to be, I mean, damn.
Commander Yahanna did a story a while back where I think it was in Chicago where they took a van full of new sneakers and placed them in the hood and then they went and arrested all the little boys for breaking into it. Like that's how America spends their resources. And you know, you support the blue, man. Like that's insane. The projects, like it's like we're lab rats, and they, you know, they're gonna, of course, man. Young broke kids see a empty van not being occupied with a box full of new Nikes. Come on, man. It's like Esau is the devil for sure.
Now you're right. And I remember he talked about the bait car. I don't know if you all remember that show where they would just leave a car parked up at the side of the street in an area where we are at, where the poverty is there, and you know, brothers and sisters would go in the car to try to drive away with a joyride and get caught, and then they had the camera in the car, and you see them scrambling to get out, and that's how Esau likes to see us at.
Oh my gosh,
like
man.
this shit is diabolical.
Yeah,
this shit is absolutely diabolical. You know what I mean? And he make a show over it. It's crazy. It's crazy, and that's again, money can't save you. Money cannot save you in this place. Money can't deliver you from anything. Your wealth can't deliver you from anything. Like the only thing is to obey the Lord.
That's right.
That's it. You obey the Lord, you're gonna escape certain pitfalls in life, man. Something gonna tell you, hey, I shouldn't do this. I better not do that, man. I have a problem with this, brother. It's better you just, keep the distance and, get the counsel or whatever it is. But you went on a whole plot to take a man's life. I mean, shit. Unless this is some egregious thing that was committed, like somebody not violate your woman and your kids or something. I don't understand the motivation, but what the hell do I know?
So, could I get one scripture?
Please,
Deuteronomy 4:6.
Yep.
Actually, if you could start at 5.
Deuteronomy chapter 4. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God had commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
Every brother on here has brought out this without saying the scripture. It's like we wouldn't be in this, you wouldn't have to work. The FBI could come in my house. He's not going to find anything. You know what I'm saying? But me keeping my house in order. There's no drugs. There's no, nothing going on. And this is what the Lord provided for us. He gave us the blueprint how to live, regardless of where you at. In the land that you dwell, the Lord gave you instructions on how to act. Go ahead.
Keep therefore and do them.
Do what?
For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
That's like, these nations should look at us with our laws. If we kept the laws the way that the Most High laid it down, these nations wouldn't look at us. They wouldn't even consider us doing those things. Oh no, these are Israelites. They don't, they don't sell drugs. They don't unalive each other. They don't steal. They don't kill. They don't do these things. Like, this is the blueprint right here, and that's what the Lord laid down for us. If we did this, we wouldn't have to worry about the FBI, the CIA, the firearm. None of them, national security, none of that. We don't have to worry about none of those organizations because we are blameless. That was it, sir. You muted, Captain Mashak.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Salaki. Now I was just saying, you absolutely right. It comes down to that. That's the Holy City brass tacks. That's what it comes down to. You know what I mean? So, Salaki, so I was saying something else?
Yeah, that's some more, Salaki. Right? Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
That's right. That's how we should be looked at. We shouldn't be looked at as thugs and criminals and people that plot in studios to unalive other people. So that was it.
And unalive your own. Like, and I'm not saying nobody should do it, but I think among in the eyes of the nations, they would look at it. They would be able to correlate. Okay, this nation oppressed them, or these people did this. but you do it. We do it to each other because of the conditions of America, and it's not giving America a pass. This is just understanding the whole, the psyche and the process of what brings people to a point. That's what they're gonna see. They're gonna see, well, y'all just do it to each other. Y'all just do it to each other, and that's like a how. But again, they haven't been oppressed. They haven't gone through 400 years of slavery. They haven't gone through conditioning of just systematically learning to hate people that look like you,
Right.
to detest people that look like you. So it's a whole it's a whole psychological thing here. It's not just the financial warfare they're doing with us and the physical warfare. It's also mental and spiritual. To the point where you could plot on your own like that. It's again, we sick. We have a sickness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So where we going next? You know what I mean? You want to go? We could go do Israel, get out the way, and then come back after we had the time and something else.
Yeah, I want to touch on the Indian boarding school with Biden and them.
Yikes.
Just coming out and apologizing.
That's a heavy one.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go with it.
Number 13.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Biden delivers long overdue apology in Arizona for Indian boarding atrocities. President Biden on Friday issued a formal presidential apology to Native American communities for atrocities committed against indigenous children and their families during a 150-year era of forced federal Indian boarding schools. The president chose to speak at the Gila River Indian community in Arizona, although he apologized to all tribal nations for their generations of suffering. After 150 years, the United States government eventually stopped the program, the president said, but the federal government had never formally apologized for what happened until today.
If I could, this is so disgusting to me. It's so disgusting, and the reason that I think it's disgusting is because Biden is a lifelong politician. He knows American history, right? He understands that these atrocities happened long before him. And if he had any sincerity to him, this would have been something that he did in, the first week of his presidency or the first month or even the first year. He's waiting to an election year where, is, pulling out all the stops. And now this is so important that you apologize. That, our Native American brothers been here for forever. So now, now's the time for you to apologize. Like, this is disgusting because it's on the back of this election year and it's not sincere. And we should understand that as a people. These little trinkets and gifts that they try to give us, they mean nothing because there's no sincerity behind it.
If I could. Oh, go ahead, Cap.
No, I just agreeing with Tom. I was just saying that's right. You go ahead,
Kai, I was just gonna say there was a man, I believe Martin Luther King said it. He said, "Justice delayed is justice denied."
That's it.
And this ain't even justice. This is an apology. An apology delayed is an apology denied.
Yeah.
And the scripture said it even before Martin Luther King said it. When it said they heal the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly. Like they can't even try to do a full healing. They got to do a slight healing because they don't want to actually heal. They want to use this as an occasion to manipulate votes. That's what they want.
Exactly.
That's all they want to do with this.
Yeah, that's it. It's definitely the election time. You know what I mean? They're trying to go they're trying to appease as many as could. It's the same thing as need any black men to vote. It's in the same vein, the same spirit. You know what I mean? The apologies definitely is it's a start. It's a start of acknowledging something. But this might be a case of too little, too late.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Too little, too late. You do an apology, and there's no return of lands. There's no promise of future federal funding being paid out after what you done did. But you give billions to Israel. Give your billions to the native and first people.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wonder how much people come and say it's their fault, meaning them heathens. You know what I mean? Like 150 years. Meaning like how they I always go back to that time you was out there in England and them Arabs and them tell you, it's your fault you all destroyed the way you all destroyed. And these people went through 150 years and you just apologizing. Like who you apologizing to? You apologizing to children who don't even know the history. So what I mean to them? You understand? Like they're totally destroyed. They don't even know the Israelites. To them, you know what I mean, they're just some indigenous people. You understand? When you don't wipe these people of their history, of everything, by putting them in about the language. We supposed to go out in the streets, like you hear Spanish and hear the native Indian talking normal, the language. But I don't know it because you spent 150 years destroying these people.
All right.
And then guess what? Your apology is putting liquor stores in their community.
Right.
You understand? Like filling them of drugs. You understand? So they could drown in the pain. To hell with Esau apology, man. You know what I mean? I hope them Native Indians, you know what I mean, reject that garbage and don't fall for it. Because as Kapas saying, the parties that you're saying, it's election and this is politics. You know what I mean? He just playing it. You know what I mean? Real good. He a snake. So they know exactly, you know what I mean, when to come out and do what.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is just for votes. Because now you're gonna have the big-headed indigenous people now who wants to get in Esau politics.
Yeah.
They're telling them, you're gonna have to go out and apologize so we can go talk to we people. This, that, the other.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if I could, sir, it's super. Like I said, it's really disgusting because a sincere apology would have came. Even if you can't do the financial compensation, even if you can't do programs to help heal the people, like at least make that part of American. Like how many people don't even know about borders? Some people that see that article, they're like, what's that? Go and watch some of those videos. They are horrendous. How they beat those kids. How they had still today, they're finding them in unmarked graves still today, right? How they beat them, they took their language out of them, they made them cut their hair, they couldn't speak in their native tongue. Those videos are horrible. And if that's not a part of American history, like you should make it part of American history. That's something simple that if it was sincere, that would be something at least say this is our culture, this is what they tried to rob us of, this is your true heritage. So that's not an apology, man. It doesn't even come with trying to push that knowledge out to people who are indigenous to this land.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that book, A Century of Dishonor. That's a good book for for Black people, Hispanics, and indigenous people to read, and you'll see, you'll see America in itself right there. A good book for them to read. But Salaki, go Kapas, Salaki.
Yeah, Khan, I was just going to say, and basically saying similar to what you're saying, and what Nevada was saying was heavy. They had a documentary on it on the boarding schools, and they had actual native brothers and sisters that were in the boarding schools. And while they were doing the interviews, they couldn't even speak about what happened at the boarding schools without busting into tears, without crying. And these full adults, 50, 60 years old, and they can't even speak on their childhood in them boarding schools without crying on camera, man. All type of things they done. They there's even reports they was electrocuting them, beating them, torturing them, making them sleep outside, starving them, not giving them food, all type of atrocities, the molestation that was going on. And America can't apologize because they still doing it. They doing it just to a different tribe, to the Mexicans on the border. Like, how you going to apologize for boarding schools, but you got the same setup on the border, taking children from their parents? Where, imagine that, it's 2024, and the government takes your child, and you have no clue where the child is at. And then when you finish your paperwork and get everything in line, you go to the government of America and say, I'm coming to request my child, 8 years old, 6 years old, 5 years old, 2 years old, newborn. And they say, we can't find them. How you going to apologize for something you're still doing? And that's what we don't understand about this oppressor. Like the scriptures say, he'll bow down to overthrow thee. That's what he'll do. He'll bow down to overthrow thee. He'll sit back and act like, oh, I'm so sorry about this. So I apologize. But his words are smoother than butter and war is in his heart because he's doing the same thing to your brothers now.
Yeah.
And where's the United Nations at? Where's the Geneva Convention and the International Constitution? And where's all this crap at that they say the humanitarian, the Nobel Peace Prize winners, and where's all this crap at that's supposed to stand up for this type of stuff? And they're not doing nothing. They're not saying nothing. It's just as bad as the Native American girls who keep coming up missing on the reservations.
Yeah.
You can't apologize for something you still doing. That's not how apologies work.
Right.
And so that's just the truth of the matter. And the fact that our leaders are so ignorant, our leaders are so false through these religions that they're not even keeping us up, other than Commander Yahanna, they're not even keeping us up on the modern oppression that's going on. Let alone the oppression of 100 years ago. That's gone. We ain't even able to keep up with the oppression that's going on now outside of the ISUPK.
Right.
It's insane the way what's going on here. We just, like the scripture say, sheep for the slaughter. We are sheep for the slaughter right now. Things is happening to us on every corner and every side, and we have no gates, no protection outside of the ISUPK. That's what I want to say.
You're right, Cap. You're right. Like there's no recourse for us, and it's down bad. Yeah, that's they're doing what they could do. Their time is short.
That's right.
I mean, that's all. Their time is real short. So they're doing what they could do. They're clutching at straws right now. You know what I mean? So what's the where you want to go next?
I think we could do that when you're talking about
Iran.
Yeah.
Also, is there something about the BRICS conference? Also, I don't know if there was something in there I couldn't check.
I don't remember seeing it. I could have looked it. But let's definitely touch on Israel and Iran, and if anything, we could bring any BRICS with it somehow, if it's in there. Yeah, man. No, this one, because that happened late last night. I believe this list get put together before the attack happened. So you might have to pull the attack up from Google.
Okay.
So up.
Yeah, Salakia, sir.
You might have to pull the attack up from Google because the list was compiled before the attack happened. I think the attack happened late last night, like 1 or 2 in the morning or something like that. Our
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yes.
You pull anyone up like a CNN, BBC, or Reuters, and Israel attacks Iran.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's saying Israel strikes military bases in Iran.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's CNN good too, right?
Yeah, CNN is too well. You could just read. You could read it. I just put up an image so we could see where it is, where they're coming from.
You may read it?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah. If you want.
This is from CNN. Israel says it conducted precise strike on. Hold on, no. Hold on.
I won on BBC. On BBC.
Oh man, they messed me up here, man. Salakika.
Yeah, Salakia. I won on BBC. It's Israel strikes on Iran, kill 4 soldiers. Iran says. Israel strike on Iran in relation for Iran's missile attack earlier this month have killed 4 Iranian soldiers. Iranian's army said. Israel Defense Forces said it targeted missile factories and other sites near Tehran and West Iran earlier on Saturday. Iran's foreign minister said it has a responsibility to defend itself, added that Iran recognized its responsibility towards peace and security, and statement viewed as relatively consolatory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, when you listen to the news like this, right, you be thinking, well, you know what I mean, Israel is in the right. You know what I mean? When you don't know if you ain't following the timeline, right? Israel is the one that attacked the consulate in Damascus first.
Mm-hmm.
So Iran attacked them. Then Israel attacked them back.
Mm-hmm.
And now Iran attacked them the last time with a 200 missile for the unaliving of the Hamas delegate that was in the country. So you don't know the history. You will think Israel is this big, upright, and outstanding country. And they're not. They're just as grimy as you know what I mean, as any, you know what I mean, any Caucasian state. You understand? They're not, you know what I mean, who they pretend to be. You know what I mean? That's why we try to, you know what I mean, explain to black people, we can't be the scapegoat for these people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? If we not the scapegoat for these people, it's going to show that they're the devil the Bible speaks of.
Yes, sir.
It's going to show it. You understand? It's going to show that these people are not to be trusted. You can't trust. Remember the Native Indians, they made treaties with the so-called oppressor. He kept none of them. You understand? And now Biden have to come 150 years after to apologize for what they did. And they portraying themselves as this, you know what I mean, great nation who go there and seek justice for the people, for the nations. No, they are not seeking justice for no other nation. What's the song bite. That sounds good. You understand? It sounds good. But they mean what? As the Bible say, they speak. The words are sweeter than butter, but in their hearts was what? War. And that's them. That is them right there. You understand?
Khan, if I could, piggyback off what you're saying, because what you're saying is so heavy about those people. Those people have a policy, and their policy is what they calling it collective punishment.
Yep.
So instead of attacking the other army, what they'll do is attack the whole people, the women, the children, the same way he did in the scriptures when he came up behind us and nipping at our heel at our elderly women and children. You read about Amalek in the Bible. Amalek did the same thing in the Bible, where he was attacking the women and children and the elderly at our hind parts behind our army. They let all the men come by, and then when the men and the strong brothers came through, then they waited till it was women and children so they can go fight and take and do something to them. That's always been their tactic, even before they start claiming to be the Jew. Even before that, that was their tactic. And this is the problem with them, right? They were part of the responsibility of World War II. When you look into the history, they were bleeding Germany dry, according to the Germans. They were bleeding Germany dry by controlling the banks, controlling the monetary systems, and keeping it out of the hands of the Germans. And when Hitler came into power, one of his first moves was to free up all the assets from them, take the assets from them. And that's how he kind of re-jolted the economy and won the popularity even more. Because they're like, bang, we sitting here starving, and Hitler gets in office, and boom, now the economy's back going. We're getting money going. We got a industry started. Guess what? They were bleeding that country dry. They're doing the same thing to this country. Oppressor, you got to understand who you got. You got the most subtle beast of the most subtle beasts. And go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Kapastalakia.
Y'all ain't want to smoke. That's what's going on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Karen, I was just saying
that
like,
safety as soon as they take off the safety and put that safety back on. Y'all know who we dealing with now. Hell.
Yeah.
Don't end up like Dirk, yo.
They're gonna make up some law about, you know what I mean, you're plotting on them. You know what I mean? You said this.
They're gonna use the podcast as the proof. Go ahead, Kapan.
Okay, Khan, you 100% right. But this is this is Amalek, the Amalekites. That's who you're really dealing with. They're not the Lord's chosen people. They're the same ones who is drinking blood out of their father's skulls. They're the same ones who attacked us from behind and tried to kill women and children. And that was 4,000 years ago, damn near. And they doing the exact same thing. That's what's going on over there is a genocide, really. And it's not like we checking for them, because we checking for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But a genocide is a genocide. No matter where it's going, according to the international law. But what they're doing is they done got into so much power that they're able to trump all international law. It's gotten so bad to where they even was firing on the UN workers out there, the UN soldiers out there. They shot at them to get them the hell out the way. Like you talking about unbridled beast and the animal. That's who's got the power right now. And we got to turn to the Lord before it gets real bad. That's all. Salaki.
Listen. So I don't know if I ain't seen the video out yet, but so please tell the brothers about that First Nation people you brother you met this week in Trinidad when you asked him about World War III?
Can, right? You know, it had something what they would always have every year, where the first people would gather, you know, throughout the Caribbean, you know, and some of the brothers and them would come from, you know, even America to gather down here in Trinidad, and you know they would recognize a week of first people, right? And you know, upon attending, you know, the event, you know, I met with our brother, and you know, while having that conversation with him, you know, he acknowledged a lot of things, and you know, just like you know what happened with Shaq, just spoke with the brother, you know, in tears. You know, you actually see it in the face when they're talking to you, and they're acknowledging, they actually know that you know, again, the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, this beast. And you know, upon you know, while conversing, you know, and asking questions, the question that was raised or asked to him that, you know, seeing that what taking place right now, you know, going on in the world, you know, what is his take on World War III? And you know, we have it on record where he acknowledged that, you know, that World War III is in progress at present, without any prior knowledge of him, you know, just asking him that question offhand. And he recognizing that, you know, says a lot, you know, that you know all people recognize something taking place right now in the earth. You know,
Yeah.
even though you know we might be, let me say, sleep or not really conscious, we have our awareness, and you know, just by conversing with us on a daily basis, you know, the brother brought out some that you know was you know right. Yeah. So
Yeah, like so I've asked him, you know, what he think about World War III and you know what's going on. He said World War III going on right now. You know what I mean? So like the Lord said he gonna pour his spirit out on his people. You know, we gonna be waking up all across the board you know, simultaneously down there. And brothers and sisters gonna just flow into the school because what they're starting to understand now, they're gonna turn on the YouTube, turn on the you know Instagram or whatever medium, and they're gonna see camps, they're gonna see teaching, they're gonna see Commander and Yahanna saying the same thing, they're feeling in their spirit, and they're gonna come all the way in. You know what I mean? Because that there, you know, regardless of who start what and who attack who first, this here is steps closer to a full scale war. You know what I mean? And it's glorious. It's right. It must happen. There's no way for this to not, you know, to not happen. There's no way for this to cease and stop and you know we have a ceasefire and nah cease what fire? Let it burn. Keep the whole
yeah.
thing burning and going because in it is where our salvation comes from. You know what I mean?
And to add to what you're saying too, no matter, you know what I mean, like okay, they want to put our shame in the media, and it's good for them. It's good way for them to, you know what I mean, try to look better than us. You understand? They try to now hide what they're doing, but guess who's seeing it? The Lord seeing it. You understand? And he gonna make the call. You understand? You want to you want to suppress the media. You want to suppress brothers crying out unto the Lord. Suppress brothers trying to, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, uplift, you know what I mean, other brothers and sisters. While you go and destroy the earth and try to hide it at the same time too. When I say hide it, meaning you unaliving reporters. Why you unaliving reporters? Why don't you let the journalists do the job? You because Tyrone gonna look like child's play to what you doing across there. You understand? Little Doug gonna look like, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, he ain't doing nothing compared to what you all doing on the earth.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know how much wars that, you know what I mean, going on right now, especially in Africa. They ain't telling about Africa with Sudan, where them people, you know what I mean, full out dying from starvation, basically. You know what I mean? Then you have war with Ukraine and Russia. Then you have China building up to go fight America with Taiwan. Like this place fits to get real bad real soon. You know what I mean? And we gonna have to stop being scapegoat for these people, as Commander General was saying. We gonna have to stop it. You know what I mean? Like there should be no news coming out but what's they doing.
Yeah.
It's evil. You understand? Like how in the hell you gonna tell me you are a survivor of a genocide and you committed one? No, what you trying to tell me? You trying to tell me the things you doing, you just following your forefathers on them. You're not the real Jew. You understand? It's the same people. You know what I mean? That's why you go to ask them where they're from. Oh, I'm from Poland. I'm from Germany. I'm from Russia. Because you're not the real Jew.
Right.
You know what I mean? Salaki, I yield.
God. And if I could just real quick, what you saying about all the North Koreans are in they putting the reports out on the news that the North Koreans sent soldiers into the battle to support Russia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the pieces is moving.
Yeah.
The pieces moving across the board. And then you saying about Africa, it was heavy because that's what Commander Yahanna said. I remember my first Passover, he said, watch when you see Africa joining into the mix, then you know the World War III part is all the way full circle.
Yeah.
It's all the way full circle because that's in the prophecy. Persia, Libya, and Ethiopia. Like if you go into Libya part right now, Mali, Burkina Faso, and these other countries, I forgot who they just had some type of alliance with. Oh no, Algeria and Uganda and another place, they all applied to BRICS. They said 36 countries are on the table to join BRICS. All the Malaysia, Philippines, Vietnam, a whole host of countries. So the countries is clicking up.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, Salaki, to defense.
I was just say Gog, Magog, and his fellows. That's what the Bible say. And then if you Google Gog, Magog, it say China and Russia. That's what Google say. Obviously, the ISUK been saying, but that's what Google say.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I gotta add too, Mishaki, better hold that tape when you first brought all the bricks. Because war wasn't full swing as yet when you brought out that whole bricks. You know what I mean? And this war seemed, you know what I mean, it really adding up like it's, you know what I mean, it's a fight against the countries in bricks. You know what I mean? Because you have your the saying, what the saying is, the G8, right? Which is, I think, is America, could be France, England, and some other countries. I forget what the G8 is, but it's saying that the BRICS, they way more people, you know what I mean, than the G8. So you know what's going on there. This year, you know what I mean, you want to see a fight between two Esau brothers? Oh, you put money in the mix? Oh, somebody gonna die.
Right.
Somebody gonna be unalive. You know what I mean? Money. I forget. There's a book. I forget the name of the book. It was a Native Indian that says that the god of the oppressor is money, is gold. You know what I mean? I forget the book. I forget the name of the book. But in the book, the brother said, God of them people is money. You really want to hurt the oppressor? Stop celebrating Christmas. Stop celebrating Thanksgiving. Stop celebrating July 4th. You really want to do something? Watch and see, and check and see how fast he come to the table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And try to help fix the black community.
That's heavy, Captain. I thought because that we did it. You know what I'm saying, back during the time of Martin Luther King with the bus boycott. Like they had to yield because we came together and impacted them financially, and that's so true because that's a modern day result, semi-modern of how we can do the same thing. That a lot of these companies, the fourth quarter makes or breaks their year. The fourth quarter meaning the last quarter of the year is where you have some of the biggest holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Like if they don't get the sales during those years, companies, their year is bad. They don't get bonuses and stockholders, all that extra stock they be giving out. Like it finishes their year. Black people did that, would crush their economy.
I'm telling you.
You remember the Teamsters, the union for them people on the port. They staged a walkout. They down tools. The beginning of the last quarter, October 1st, Friday, October 1st, they down tools, and that was the quickest negotiation. I think within 48 hours, they didn't get the increase for the whole crew, but the men in charge of the union got an increase though.
Right.
them niggas got fat.
That was good enough.
That was good enough. Listen, we shall overcome. We shall overcome. Listen, man, we start in here and then it'll trickle down to you. Anyway, go back to work.
So like I said.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and like you all bring out that very heavy because now it will be recognized. Let me say, I don't know if it's all over. Like around this time will be the beginning of their financial year.
Yeah.
So just as Captain Patterson brought out there now, it's like around this time, this is where go count for the the part of the year where they bring down all the the holidays now. So now everything come up so close. So this is like where they will stockpile and the give out or distribute, and to make their financial year, start off on a high. Yes.
Yo, they make all the money here, and that's what you were saying. It's like, damn, we could do the same thing, but we watch others do it, watch other people do it. So, it's only right. It's for sure only right. But you best believe that this right here, what's going on in this region right here,
right?
Is right now it's like you're cooking a one pot. The rice and peas and the carrot, and you're preparing your meat to go in last, and the pot just simmering. It's not a high stove for all these chefs out there. Not a high stove. It's a low stove, and you're covering it, and then you start hearing that pot making noise. Just hearing that. That's what's going on now. The food ain't nowhere close to be ready yet, but once you hear that, the pressure building.
Yeah.
Start a dance on that pot. You start a dance on the top of it. And every now and then you off that cover and stir a little bit. Because it's one pot. We ain't no 3-course meal this time. Everybody in here, inside. Everybody inside. And that's what's going on. So man, listen, man. I pray them, them missiles have enough fuel. I pray the chip works. Like y'all just get it on, man. At this point, it don't matter who starts it, finish it.
That's it.
Who gonna finish it? It don't matter who start. Who gonna finish it? That's what we need. The finisher, the closer. I think that's a movie or a series or something. We need the closer. That's what the hell we need to go up in that region and just close the thing. Don't make all the nice weapons and you all want to use them. What the hell is that? All them aircraft carrier and SS Eisenhower and this SS, this and SS, that SS yacht over there, man. Come on.
Yeah, your Reaper drones.
Reaper, come on, man. All them nice long range gunships that could shoot some projectile from how many miles off of the offshore and hit targets and all these special guns that don't have no projectile. They do something with the air and it heats up the air. Come on, man. I want to see all of that shit. I'm tired of reading up about that. Yeah, I mean, I'm tired of to Neil deGrasse Tyson break down the molecular structure of shit. I need to see this shit work. I'm watching all Neil deGrasse videos about the protons and the neutrons and the electrons and this thing and that thing, and when it fires off, I want to see the thing work, man.
Right.
Yeah, man. Make it happen. That World War III is there. It's there. It could go left at any point, real left, and everybody looking up. I know earlier in the chat somebody had a question about if Japan was moving troops somewhere. I had to scroll back up again. A little freezing going on here, Salakia.
Khan, if I could.
Yeah.
While you doing that, if I could, because what was basically the analysts and everything been saying is that, okay, Iran has nuclear sites, and the news report I seen was that Israel hit some of the old nuclear sites so that they didn't hit the newer nuclear sites. They hit like the older ones and older bases. They didn't hit the newer ones. So maybe it's probably harder to hit them. They may have missile defense systems at the newer bases of Iran. But basically, if Israel is to do a prolonged war with Iran, it would need America's support, basically logistically, because Iran is a good distance away from Israel. That they would need American logistics support as far as like refueling and protecting the refueling lines, and the routes to get over there to bomb and do this and that. I mean, it's just interesting. It's interesting to see how the oppressor behaves when somebody's kind of equally power with him a little bit. I ain't gonna say Iran is, as powerful as Israel and America, but they are semi-powerful, and they're seen as like a nuclear power almost. So it's just interesting. The same way how they dealing with Russia and how they dealing with China. Like, where all that hoorah crap at? Where all that America, we the best and we do this, we do that, and we wipe things off the map and blah blah blah. All this talk they talk. But when it's another, modern country that they facing, all that, everything's, we got to calculate, we got to do this, we got to strike like that.
Yeah.
But so it's just interesting seeing that. And it's going to be real interesting when they have to really get all the way in it. Like right now, they like sticking their toe in the water. Like, all right, well, let's not really fight Russia ourselves. Let's just send money so let them fight Russia. All right, well, let's not fight Iran ourselves. Let's just send money for them to fight Iran.
Yeah.
They sticking their toe in it, but they not really getting in it themselves. I think when America is actually more into it themselves, and the deaths are actually their own soldiers also, I can't wait to see the look on these oppressors' face here.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see their face and to see how they want us to join them, and they want us. We're all American now, because that's what always comes. That's what always come. Once hey, don't you you got to fight for America too? Don't you love America? No. What happened to all that? Get out. Then you want us to get out?
Yes.
Well, keep what they always say. Keep that same energy.
Yes.
Keep that same energy when you actually got boys from Montana and Colorado and Mississippi and Texas and all them places. You got your sons over there, and the missiles are falling on your sons' heads and your father's heads. Like, man, like that little period right there that's going to lead up to the peak when Christ returns at the peak of World War III. Like that whole time period there, man, we just going to be building. I mean, that's what we're doing now, but man, how much more so when, like, shoot, that's why Egypt was scared. Egypt was scared to have to fight wars abroad and then have to deal with the Israelites living within their country.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a problem. You know what I mean? It's true. Look at Vietnam. All the craziness that happened during Vietnam. You had the hippie era. You had the Black Panthers. You had all the civil movements, like civil justice movements going on. It's because, you know, the government's focus wasn't on oppressing the people as much. Because you can't focus on oppressing the people when you got a war to fight.
Yeah.
Like, we should understand that this war actually means good for us if we do what the Lord said and come out of her, my people. So we don't be partakers of her plagues and of her sins. It's like I was bringing out in camp. There's a finite amount of houses, like General Muhammad brought out. There's a finite amount of jobs. If an oppressor go over there and he bite the dust, that means the house is open if I could live in it. Talking about the real estate market. The real estate market is so tight. Well, that's how you open up the real estate market. You know, there's an oppressor driving around that new Toyota I want to drive. Well, when he go over there, that thing's gonna go up for sale on Facebook Marketplace. So we gotta understand, like the things that this is gonna affect him negatively is gonna open the door for us. And this same thing happened in history. When you look in the Great Depression, look up the Great Depression. What was happening? The Roaring '20s, the Harlem Renaissance.
Right.
You know, Black Wall Street. All that was happening while they were having the Great Depression.
Yeah.
You wonder why you look at images of the Great Depression, you don't see no black people.
That's right. Kapas, Salaki, that's a good study for black people to really do. But go ahead, brother. Salaki.
No, Khan, you 100%. You know what I'm saying? You 100%. You're 100% correct. Like that, when they were struggling, they were getting out of World War I, and they were, you know, the Dust Bowl and everything like that. We wasn't having that problem.
Right.
We were building. That's why on the HBCUs and all that. We was in thriving condition. Why? Because they couldn't oppress us because they were struggling so much. Like, that's where it got to come to. The fall of Esau is the rise of Jacob.
That's it.
That's what the scriptures say. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So when you in the world and you hear us so hype about World War III, we hype because we know that's when we will have an opportunity to come up like never before.
That's right.
And our people don't know it, and we don't see it. We don't understand it. We thinking like, oh, if we go to war, we got to go fight too. You don't have to go fight too, black people.
That's right.
You don't have to go join that. I just talked to a young brother at my slavery today. He said, I might join the army. I said, why? He said, you know, I'm from the hood, and, you know, there's nothing to do with this. I said, man, don't join no white man's army, man. Go over there killing people that you have no business killing. You're going to come back over here with no legs. You know, I just talk more to him as well, you know, to talk some sense into him, because our people are not being taught correctly.
That's right.
The leader should be telling us, hey, this World War III going on, this Middle Eastern war going on, stay out of it, black man.
You're right.
Stay out of it, Hispanic man. Native American man, stay out of it. Don't jump on those sides and choosing sides and this and that and trying to show your support. You got black people sending money over there. I think Floyd Mayweather or something sent money over there.
Yeah.
Now look at you, send money to support a genocide. Now you got blood on your hands too. How foolish are you? So I don't want to be too long-winded, but you know what I'm saying, this World War III is the best thing smoking right now for us. Like it's going to be the best thing smoking for us, because imagine half the government's force of strength that they have to oppress us. Cut it in half. You know, that little bill because you ain't cut your grass, cut that off. You know, the light bill going up, get rid of that. These extra civil servants, and you gotta get a permit for a permit just to, you know, change the toilet or this or that. Get rid of all that. Ain't that what y'all want? Less government, right? So, man, it's going to be a beautiful time, man. Once they really get it on, and their focus is on like the Eye of Sauron in the motherfucking Lord of the Rings. Put that eye somewhere else. Let us get the ring into the damn pot, because, man, get that eye off of us. You know what I mean? Let that eye go over there, and I some enemies that's you need to fight. Your other heathens that y'all need to get it in. And while we sit back and get right with the Most High, because that's we're falling on that part, and I'm gonna leave right there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get right with the Most High.
Yeah, and just to add to what Kapa's saying too, don't let don't let your oppressor tell you we're going to fight for freedom for you. They're not fighting for freedom for you. They're
Right.
fighting to oppress you. You understand? So that they have the power to oppress you. You understand? Let them go fight their war, man. You know what I mean? What Kapash just explained there is we gonna have peace now. You understand? Now them same cops who trying to crack black men's skulls in, go join the military, go fight. You know what I mean? Leave us alone. We gonna take care of people right here while you go fight. You know what I mean? To try and keep us suppressed, and let's see how that gonna end up. You understand? Are you?
Kind of, I could just leave all the old cops that's too old to go to fight. Leave them here. Take all them young, tattooed up, steroid using ass cops, hyped up and all that. Yeah, they need to go. They need to fight. We'll keep all them old sheriffs and stuff that been sitting around, 300 pounds, bellies out to the boots. We'll take those shit. We'll take those police, man, any day. Saying they ain't even gonna get out the car for the traffic stop. They just gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're just gonna yell the ticket out to you. Hey, you gonna get a ticket?
Yep.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Though I know the brother, I think is a brother, Ima Shera Israel, asked if there was a draft. That's what he was at. You saw the question, or just kind of segue into that situation.
I think we kind of segue into it.
Okay, he asked, he or she, I'm not sure, if there's a draft, do we encourage our young people to dodge it? So it's not so much of dodging, just to be specific, it's not so much of dodging. This is what you ought to understand. There is a draft going on right now. And the Israelite school of UPK is the army of the Lord. The Lord been drafting since 1969. And before we talk about dodging America's draft, how much of our people is dodging the Lord's draft? How much of our people is dodging that? We tell you tithes is money. You start to talk about corn. You sidestepping the draft, nigga. Yeah, I mean, you sidestepping. You know what I mean? So before we worry about being drafted, by the oppressor, how about we worry about the draft that's been existing since 1969? They talk about that draft. That you are born Israelite, any Israelite born, male, after a certain age, you ought to get up in these ranks. They talk about that draft before we worry about the oppressor's draft, because I guarantee you, we focus on the draft of the Lord, we won't have to worry about the oppressor's draft. That's going to be a small thing. That's going to be a light thing for the Lord to deal with. I hope that answers your question. So, I think we made it to the end of another excited episode of World War III. What will you be doing tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, another excited installment. It seems like things is happening. It seems like every week something is happening all the way up, as we go. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen in November. Right, 2 weeks from now. What's a week and a half. We're gonna see what the real deal gonna be. You know what I mean? Will he feel or will she squeal? I don't know. But something gonna happen. Something is about to happen, boy. You know what I mean? We might even make it to the election.
I'm telling you.
You know what I mean? We might even make it that far. But in the meantime, you're going to pay your tithes. That's what you're going to do. You understand? You're going to support the truth. You're going to go to isupk.com and you're going to make sure and pay them tithes, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You're going to contact your camp leader if you're not sure how to do it, and make sure you pay them tithes. 10% of all increase on earnings comes to the priest and prophet of the Lord. And I know you're going to get wise, and you're going to say, what you going to say? You're going to say, well, if it's going to be over soon, why you need tithes? I'll tell you. When it's over, I'll tell you why. But in the meantime, put it in the bucket. Put it in there. Put it in there. I'll tell you why.
Hey, he trying to dodge again. He trying to dodge.
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I mean, Jake ain't playing with it or not. Jake ain't getting creative with the excuses are. Seeing that it's going to be over, why we need money? I'll tell you when it's over.
So, like, if I could, I had a elderly brother at my slavery. He just said it out of the blue. He said, and once they press that button, it ain't gonna matter what shape you in. I said, I'm gonna have to drop the truth on this older brother, man. Man, why would he say that out the blue?
Listen, he find y'all looking like y'all working out, y'all doing all the exercises. He's like, listen, man, when they send the missiles, it ain't gonna matter how much you can lift.
Oh man.
Old head, boy. Old head. You got some sayings, boy, old head. You know what I mean? So, continue to support the truth, pay your tithes. Join Command and Journey Yahanna, hardest working man in Israel, giving a hand. We're going to on Monday night live, 9 p.m. right on this channel. The real commandant, the real General Yahanna right here on this channel for Black Watch with all the generals and the whole crew. They're going to be going more into Israel because I guarantee you more stuff going to happen before Monday. They're going to be going into this election. Kamala ain't looking too, she's shaking at the end, but she's shaky. She don't finish well.
She got the Beehive performing at her rally.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Yo, that is a joke for real.
Yeah, you know she about to get support. The Beehive coming is a wrap. She might pull through on this one.
Man, listen, something gonna come out. Trump playing he got a Trump card.
Trump got a Trump card.
Something's gonna come out real soon.
Yeah,
something's gonna come out and it's gonna make it bad because she ain't finishing strong at all. I don't know what's wrong with her. She out of place. She in place, but she out of place. So we're gonna see. Y'all stay locked in. Pay your tithes. We have QR code. Y'all can scan the QR code. I know there's definitely I have a bigger one, but there's one we're gonna put up right at the end of the video, at the end of the stream. You could scan it right there, scan it on your phone, hold your phone up, you just hold your phone up to the screen like this, and it'll scan the QR code, take you right to pay your tithes. I know some of y'all get paid yesterday, some of y'all get paid this morning. Pay your tithes, send that shit in. I'm telling you the nice way now, because when it's over, it ain't gonna be nice. We coming for the corn at that point. And when it's over and we don't need it no more, I'm coming for the corn. I'm going to corn, the wheat, the barley, the oil, everything you got, man. What's the year? The 1836. What's the year? The drink that everybody like to drink?
Yeah,
1738.
1738. Yeah.
I'm coming for that too. If you just squint my eye like what's his face, like Levi. 1738. Yeah, I'm coming in there for that. I'm coming in there for that too. Pay your tithes, man. Get them tithes up in. Don't forget April 12th, Passover, the Lord's annual Passover. We're going to be doing 56 this year. 56 annual Passover down in the Atlanta, down in the A. We're going to be rocking it out entire week. Book your flights, book your hotel room. Now call the camp leader if you're still lost about how to get things done. Lock it in, and we're going to be down there. And again, to the usual suspects who always here every weekend, rocking holding on the Carolinas. Southern Ohio and Indy and all that whole zone, and we are officers from Caribbean, right? Trinidad holding down the whole thing. Lord of Lord, we're gonna see y'all next week. Next week is Austin.
Yeah.
Next week is Austin, Texas. Hold on. That's let me see if I get it here. Austin. What are the dates for Austin? Let me see if I get it here.
It's like the 31st through the
26th to the 1st or something like that. Right?
Yeah, I think that's where it's running. You know what? Let's get it tied. I'm gonna let y'all go with that one, and I'm gonna pull it up. Y'all just stay tuned to the whole thing. Pay your tithes, support the truth. Let's get it going. Lord of Lord, we'll see y'all next week on the show, if not the week after, because the next week is definitely down south cookout. All right. With that, Yahaba Shem Shabrak Thumb, Yahshua
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west.
Down South Texas cookout in Houston?
Houston?
What you mean, Houston?
You never heard the news?
Yo, Warriors. Yes, sir. Conquerors. Respect. Shout out Dave. Hey, look, I just left Atlanta. I said I'll be back in.
What's the itinerary looking out? What's going down Thursday?
Thursday, you already know what Thursday finna look like. We got the scripture breakdown with 12 shield Jerem behind me. He's gonna drop it heavy like he always do.
We're extreme. We're extreme. We are extreme. There is nothing you can do to stop us.
And after the breakdown, we're gonna have the fish fry, have some brotherhood and sisterhood, play some games, take the pockets up, y'all. You know we're gonna be shooting them dice. You know we're gonna be playing dominoes. Whatever games you have in mind, you know, we put a wager line. We're gonna take that money, man. This is how we do it in Austin.
Man, so what's going on Friday then?
Don't get me started about Friday. You think they call us Boot Kids Capital for a reason?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out.
Now, you gonna find out why they call us Boot Kids Capital, because we having camp on Friday.
Oh shit!
And after camp, don't get me started. We're gonna go on 6th Street. 6th Street be popping, and guess what camp at though? Camp right there on 6th Street.
Good night.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
So what's going on Saturday? I've been hearing about Saturday.
You're gonna learn how to get down, shoot guns in Texas, the Texas way, man.
Shooting guns.
Automatic guns out.
Oh my god.
Automatic guns. Then we got the resort day. You know why? Because the rules are at the Kalahari Resort. So we having, man, we having a black and white party. We having at a down south Cajun Eats, man. It's gonna be a live band there. It's gonna be packed. UPK gonna do what UPK do, man.
Man, you ain't right for that. A black and white party.
A black and white party, man.
So I know that what's after Saturday? Isn't it Sunday? What's going down Sunday?
You know how I get down? It's the cookout. What we finna do in the cookout, man, we got a couple tournaments going on. We got the basketball tournament.
Wait, what?
Hey, hold up. It ain't outdoors. We rented out the gym. It's a real basketball tournament, man. We got the a kickball tournament. Y'all want to get active in that? Then we got the spades, dominoes, and chess tournament. And I say tournament, Aki, so you know what that means. That means there's money on the line. And of course, we're gonna do what we always do. The food gonna be amazing. The food gonna be out of this world. The food gonna be in the 4th dimension.
The 4th dimension?
You might turn to the side and might be an angel eating the food. That's how good the food gonna be out.
Good night.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Pussy so good, should've put it in my coffee. Yeah. If you play up that Glock like back the fuck up off it, nigga. You heard and I can see it in his face. Time to bring that bait, my shit raw. I'ma bust their head no matter what I play. I'ma take the word, you get that bread, bitch. What I say, hold the run, going undefeated just like OG.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west.